We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the dead. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvest for my innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed. For in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. And the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How was your weekend? Happy Sunday to you. Yeah, it's been a busy weekend for me. Excuse me 1 second while I sneeze.
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
Ah, Sims. Holy shit. How you doing tonight? Good to see you, as always. And Benny. Holy shit. We're starting off with 2 people in here. This is good. I'm happy about that one. And yeah, I think we just resubscribed. Sims resubscribed. Thank you. Let me get the beans out. We'll get that out of the way. Got a friend coming over. Awesome. Yeah, Benny, how you been? It's been a while. Sims, yeah, thank you again for the resub. Let's get on over to the analyzing screen while I am getting the audio ready. I've spent the weekend getting all the video together, all the GoPros, all the clips that the GoPros do. I've spent all weekend putting them together in order this time. Yeah, it took me 2 days to do 3 GoPros and to go through and get the audio ready and labeled so we don't have to guess which one is which. Good thing on this is, well, I'll announce that after we do the, do the spin. Let's get on over. Where's it at? Spin wheel. Let me get the beans out and ready. Ugh. Just no habanero tonight, please. Come on. Nothing's working right for my hands today. I don't know why. Just nothing's working right around the house. Let's get your 2 spins. Okay. The sriracha is the... So that one. There's one. And cayenne. sriracha and cayenne. So yeah, I got a mild night to start. Thank you again, Sims. Those are a little spicy.
Thank you.
And ironically, like I said, they're a little spicy tonight. I haven't done the beans too often lately, so yeah, they're a little hot. Ironically enough, I already chose a recorder before I started the show to start for night 3. And lo and behold, it is actually Sim's recorder that we left in the showers. So we're going to start off with Sim's recorder. Night 3 in the showers. Excuse me 1 second, guys. And as you guys do know, the showers can either be very active or very dead. So what we can do real quick, we might have some activity. Let me do a little amplifying here. And I think 7 should be enough. I did the vocal enhancing. Now I just got to amp it. We finished night 2. Oh shit, a little bit too much there. There we go. We finished night 2 at 403 EVPs. That means we need 67 EVPs to beat year 2. We're going to do that easily. We're probably going to get closer to 550 to 6. That being said, let's get to some audio. All right, this is Brent with Incarnate Paranormal. This is night 3, visit 3, Nevada State Prison. This is Sim's recorder being left in the showers over on the back peg. So, go right there. We're good. All right, if there is anyone here. Are we starting off already? I don't know. I don't know if that's an echo or a voice. I don't know. Shit. We're going to start off this early. We may as well see if we can clean it up. Yeah, echo is right. I think it's an echo. So we can go ahead and debunk that. All right, if there is anyone here that would like to speak with us right now, please come forward and make yourself known. This device here on the bar will let us hear your voice. I know you made yourself known last time, so please come forward and don't hesitate tonight. And Ecto, just so you know, like I said, this is in the showers, the old showers of the prison that go all the way back to the 20s and 30s. And it's just left in there abandoned for the night. Yeah, Sims, it's Jameson, ginger, and lime. If you guys can get these things are amazing. Jameson, if you're listening to this, sponsor the show. We will be back later to speak with you. So I want to sure one last time that this is recording. This is recording, so we're good. Always got to make sure. Sometimes it pauses itself. And being there were multiple people murdered in this room, I actually have high hopes for this recorder this time. You can see how much my voice actually carries. Silence generally is golden, but you never know. Sims, you've been here long enough to know we've gone through recorders to where we get 4 hours of nothing out of 6 hours, and those last 2 hours are just astonishing. So unfortunately, we have to go through the bad to get to the good. And this is where sometimes it sucks. But I did promise we would do a show tonight. Next week, like I said, I will be out of town Wednesday and Thursday. So there will be no show. But I am going to try to get some contacts up in Big Bear, California to do investigations. Oh, what the fuck? This is from inside the showers. That's inside the room. That shouldn't be there. Unfortunately, we can't count it. There's no, water hasn't been connected in that room for probably 50 years. At least 50 years. There hasn't been any shower heads in that room in a long time. Yeah, that would be impossible. That would be really impossible. We got to see if we can get through all of this audio before September. But remember, the 17th, I will be in Goldfield, Nevada. Again, remember that, guys. And I get to take all my recorders. And you can hear my voice in the background too, still. For some reason, it's extremely hot in my room today. AC's on full blast and it's hotter than shit. Oh well. Oh yes, my beautiful voice. And you notice what we haven't heard in a while is airplanes. What's up, Windsor? How you been, buddy? It's been a week or so. What's new? It's doing good. Been busy. This next week at work is gonna suck. So, yeah, I'm not complaining though. It's gonna be a lot of overtime. I got hit with a couple of huge bills, so yeah, it's gonna help out. But as I said, for Goldfield, we're gonna have access to a couple buildings that I cannot mention. I can't even mention them on stream. On the recorders, I can't even say what building they are. I gotta say undisclosed building. Because we got favors from people in Goldfield that highly respect me. Like or no, like Sim. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I just got to update my GoPros uh, and buy some batteries. So you figure, let's do the math here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. I got to buy 32 batteries for one night. Yeah. I got told by the people letting us into these buildings, bring everything, or bring all your recorders. And this is where I go against my principles. As I've always said, if you're going to use REM pods or EMF meters, whatever, don't use Rayovac batteries. They're not shielded. Since I am not taking any meters with me that will be near the recorders, I'm going to go the cheapest road possible, and that's going to be Rayovacs. I only need them to last about 4 or 5 hours. So we're going to be all right. But that just means let's do the math here again. Let's figure 5 hours. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. That's 70 hours of audio we have to go through on this show on top of Nevada State Prison. Conjuring House I will never go to. It's a joke. Not a joke, but not haunted. And I got insider source on that one. It's not haunted. The Windsor, all the zooms in the center take AAA. The 2 zooms on the bottom take AA's. These 2 take AA. And well, the batteries for these, I got the gimbal to power. Everyone's been bamboozled. Yes, they have, thanks to the movie. That's a car in the background. A friend of mine knows the previous owners of the Conjuring House, and she has investigated it more than once. She's even told me, she goes, Brent, it's not haunted. There might be some residual there, but that's about it. She goes, the movie has pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. After the parents moved out, the activity almost ceased. So, yeah. Unfortunately, on the Conjuring House, no bueno. Now, if you get me into the Amity House, that's a different story. I'm trying to pull all my strings to even get in there for 2 or 3 hours. That's it, by myself. Not gonna happen. But we are working on Waverly Hills, Ohio State. I can make a phone call and get that. So we're working on some big things. Yeah, Waverly is probably going to be next year, Ecto. Finally, we get to use it. What places in the U.S. do I think are most haunted? That is I'll get to your comment here in a minute, in a second, Windsor. Most haunted in the U.S. Waverly, Brushy Mountain, probably, Alcatraz, probably Tombstone, Arizona, Tombstone, Trans-Allegheny, St. Augustine Lighthouse, Goldfield, Nevada, the town, and I'll just go ahead and put the whole town in there. Gettysburg, that's a battlefield. That is a cemetery. I don't even put that on the list, Ecto. I almost find it disrespectful to investigate it. That's just my personal opinion. Not saying it's not haunted, because it is. There's so many. I mean, I could sit here all night and just ramble off names. I've got a book over here from Hans Holzer that lists the most haunted places in America. So, 2 cents. They cost a little more. Had good luck with the Energizer, lithium, AA, and AAA. Windsor, I don't need them to last 10 hours. I need 5 hours of just enough to 5 to 6 hours, maybe 7. I don't need to spend money for one night. If I was going for like Nevada State Prison, maybe. But I'm not going to go all out for one night just to turn around and throw them away. But I'm going to grab that book real quick while we're doing this. I'm on mute. I just realized that. But yeah, Hans Holzer's Haunted Houses. Look for it, 1971. And it's got haunted places from all over basically almost the world. Or no, excuse me, all over the U.S. It's... You were waiting for me to notice. Thanks, Sims. I realized I turned it off to get up to get the book. It's a bird. Yep, bird. Hans Holzer is like the grandfather of the paranormal. His granddaughter actually had a paranormal show on Discovery Plus called The Holzer Files. They revisited a lot of his most famous cases. Yeah. Let me pause this for a second. Hans Holzer, D. Scott Rogo, another great paranormal author and investigator. Everybody's heard of Lloyd Auerbach and the Warrens, of course. There's so many out there that have been around for decades. Holzer died in the 70s, I think. D. Scott Rogo died in the 80s. He was murdered. Just some of these people who wrote all the paranormal books, their stories are phenomenal. And investigators. Waverly, any video that walks me instantly. I didn't get to go the last time the Sin City Paranormal went. Okay, that's the docents being goofy. I would love to do Waverly, and I'm going to. Might actually try to do a week of it and do Bobby Mackey's too. You'll hop up and down the stairs and someone carrying a wheelchair for you to do Waverly. I'll just take you up on 3 and leave you there. Or just go up and down the hallway investigating all night. 4. Okay. We'll get you a little helmet with a 360 camera on it. Just let you go up and down the hallways. I'm sure you'd get something for us. And you know I say that with love. Be our mobile command station. I would actually move the wheelchair for you to do that. I feel my Lilith. Nice. Hold on. Tires out on the highway. That's a large truck going over the bridge. You can hear the vibration off the highway. At least I got to use the plane sound clip. I haven't used that in a month. We're going to be into the recorders where we're not going to get much. I just can't. Tundra. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm not going to start off with the recorders that I want to, which is building 6 through 12. Those are the exciting ones that nobody's ever done before, and the bookbinding factory, which nobody's ever investigated ever. We didn't investigate it, but we did go in and leave a recorder. Actually, I think we did investigate it for about 20 minutes, but We got to set recorders where nobody's been. They've gone in and cleaned up the area, but no team's ever investigated. Which again is very, very flattering for a location to let you do. It's like, hey, you get to be the first to do this. Really? Thank you. Now right up in here in the center, this looks like it might be birds. It's got that signature of birds. One night I got plans, everyone's popping in. Isn't that the way it always works? I want to watch the show, but I got people coming over. Guess what? You gots to go. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Said bird. Am I good or what? Yep, chirping birds. What was that? The old Two Live Crew song? This is my house. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Watch me be a bitch at my own party and be on my phone. What are you doing? Watching a paranormal show. That's why you just put it up on the big screen. Tundra, I love that question. This is actually a fun one to try to answer. Spirits are kind of a magnetic energy, kind of a magnetic field, kind of I want to call a magnetic field. So they draw energy from wherever they can get it. In theory, nobody knows for sure. This is a question for the ages. Do they drain energy from devices? In my personal opinion, yes. If there's no energy to draw from devices, they will draw it from you. I've turned cameras on that take 8 hours to charge. I have an SVP full spectrum camcorder. Took me all night to charge the sumbitch. Open it up, turn it on, hit record, and I just watched the 3 bars go bloop, 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 and shut down within 20 seconds. So, in my honest opinion, yes, spirits will drain energy from devices or from the batteries, however you want to call it. I've witnessed it firsthand. I've had energy drawn from me like that. So wherever they can get it. Got to remember, a lot of these buildings in the prison do not have power. So if you get somebody in there with a lot of equipment, you've got a lot of energy to try to use. But again, paranormal is all theory. I can sit here and preach all day on it, but I could be wrong. What's that, Ecto? Spirits drawing power from wherever they can get it? Because remember, all we are is energy. Oh, it never occurred to me. Hold on, okay. And this, like I said, this is why I like having a full chat right now. Is we're not getting we're not getting any evidence. I see paranormal shows talk about it. I want to hear it. Yes, I'll go ahead and say it's 75 to 80% true. The other times, you just forget to charge your gear. I've been guilty of it myself. But I'll give 75% true. And I think that's being extremely generous. But all the books that I've read on energy and stuff, yeah, it's signs point to yes. Ghost sucking power, an ill-prepared ghost hunter. Why do you think we call it ghost blowies? They're just sucking the energy out of you. And thanks to MDS for that if he ever comes back in here. You can never be prepared going into a location like that. You can ground yourself all you want. If that spirit wants your equipment or you, its power, it's going to take it. So, let me pause this so I can read this from Ecto. I stopped using my prosthetic a few years ago. A combination of things, but just stopped. I graduated from classic hydraulic-based components to hydraulic components aided by computers. I had to charge my leg. I would never be able to reliably investigate. I had a power source beside me. That was rather important for me walking. Wow. Okay. Imagine just, I hate saying it like this without sounding like an asshole, but just stopping by a socket and plugging your leg into a USB port. Kind of like the Bionic Man. Is that a bat? Yeah, it's a bat. I know USB sucker took a special plug. I'd have to bring it with me, but go somewhere without power. Yeah. Yeah, bat. So again, at least we're getting something to listen to tonight, not just straight white noise, which again is terrible. Again, so you guys can see. This is what we have to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 recorders. Plus 3 GoPros. Ghost hunting with electric blade. The ghost sucks your leg power. They have instantly. Windsor. Oh, that's bad. You know, and that's a downside. You never know if a spirit's going to drain power from you. Last time I used my prosthetic, I had a full charge and died within 4 hours. Couldn't move or bend it. Wow. You know, it's prison, like Nevada State Prison, night 2. Night 1, I got 6.5, almost 7 hours out of one of the Zoom H1Ns. Night 2, I barely got 4 hours out of it before it died. Now, is that just a bad battery? Or could it be the spirits pulling just enough power out of the recorder? Who's to say? Can't hunt me if you can't walk. That's a way to look at it. But if I'm eager enough, I'm just going to crawl around. If I have to crawl to investigate a location, you better damn well better believe my stomach and my fucking chest is gonna be dirty as shit because I'm gonna be crawling on the ground. Yeah, hop if I need to. Yeah. You guys remember the Northern Nevada Railroad Museum when I tore the shit out of my leg? I had to stop, go bandage it up, and come back and investigate with torn pants and a torn up leg. And I continued on for another like 4 hours. That was miserable. And if I can find the video, bring up the video back on that one day, I'll show you guys what I meant when I fell down into a pit. The ones they used to work on the trains are like 6 feet deep, and I hit part of a rebar sticking out of the cement. Had a cut about that long on my leg, and completely tore my pants from crotch to knee. So yeah, if I have to hobble around, I'll hobble around. Whoa, hold on, hold on. What in the hell is that? There's nothing in there to move. And there's nobody in there. Something dragging, yeah. This is evidence. This for sure is evidence. Huh. I wouldn't yeah, let's get this saved. And we're off and rolling. That's 404. First EVP of night 3 is something dragging. Being there's nobody in there, there's nobody near this area right now. Yeah. Sure gets me about a week depending on how far it goes. I can't believe we're approaching 2,700 EVPs overall. We're at what, 442, 445? How many shows are we at, guys? Somebody look down there on the bottom. I forget. It's like 442 or some shit like that, 445. So in 440 plus shows, we've got 2,683 EVPs. 445 shows, 2683 on EVPs, or 2683 pieces of evidence. That's a lot. That's an average of six EVPs per show, technically. But there's shows where we've gotten 20. There's shows where we haven't got any. Several shows we didn't get any. But I'm happy we're going to start counting down to the 500th show. That is astonishing. And I see TM snuck in. Where you been, buddy? Are you just kind of lurking? Welcome back, Tundra. And Sim's probably enjoying her party. She's probably lurking. Yeah, 6 per show. That means we got to be to 3,000 by the time we hit our 500th show. But I think by the time we end up in night 3, we should be around 20, 28, 20, maybe. Because we're going to have fun when we get to Neil Pitney's cell. That is probably going to be the last recorder we do, is Neil Pitney's cell. Because Deds and I really provoked. Let's see, we're not getting a lot here, guys. Remember, we're 48 minutes into this. That puts it at about, you open a champagne bottle, and my ears are sweating. Wow. It's one bad thing about these in-ears is that your ears really sweat. Open a champagne bottle and nearly broke your new TV. Not good. Another car on the highway. That's why when you open a champagne bottle, keep the bottle in the kitchen and put it toward the cabinets. Never breaking out into the living room. That's a no-no. And if you would have broke your new TV, I probably would laugh a little bit. No offense. And guys, I will say, as says down in the title, I'm gonna keep the 2-for-1 hot sauces going.
We are the ones who dwell within.
Two-headed crows. Welcome to Incarnate Paranormal. Basically, analyzing all the evidence from my investigations. If you have any questions about the paranormal or your Sims friends, welcome to it. Then she's probably told you everything. Hope you enjoy your stow. Hope you enjoy the show. If you have any questions about the paranormal, please don't hesitate to ask. She's with me. Nice. You're bringing people in, Sims. I appreciate it. Cheers. But as I said, I will continue the 2-for-1 hot sauces until they're gone so we can get to the next batch. Enjoy your stow. Oh my God. I need to slow down and let my mouth catch up with my brain. Just face palm there. Just whatever. And there's not a lot right now, really. What the fuck? Make sure that's not the team. Now we get 2 of you. Which, thank God, I think it was split personalities otherwise. But Sims, we have seen your multiple personalities. So we got 2 of you in here now. That's probably equivalent to like 6 or 7. Just saying. Okay, that's not investigators. Now to determine what this actually is. I'm going to go forward a little bit. Okay, that's nobody. Nobody's in there. You told me. Why would you put my ugly mug on the big screen? Just whoever's watching, cheers. You're gonna need the alcohol just like me. Can we determine this one? I don't know. Let's amplify that a little bit more. And let's clean it up. It's my first big boy drink. Okay. Your first big. What is it? What is it? Your 21st birthday? Okay, let's clean that up. Let's try this. Noise reduction. Okay. Almost. I don't know how to classify this. I don't know if I want to count it as evidence or discredit it. I'm gonna be in trouble. Wives are feeding her alcohol. Ecto, if you're still in here, buddy, I need you. Hey, as long as she has someplace to go to stay if she's drinking, you ain't gotta worry about it. Bottoms up. Just give her a shot for me too. Since I'm not there to do it, give her a shot for me. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna have to count this. And another one for the mirror. And we can always go back and delete this one. We might have to. I'm gonna have to play that for Susan at the prison. See what she says. I am very conflicted on this EVP. We need to get Deads in here. We need to get MDS in here. We need to get Grinch and Bones in here too. We're still on that push for 300 followers too. Granted, even at 300 followers, I don't know what I'd do with 300 people in this room. I don't think I could handle it. Clinging from the jail bars or something, Tundra, it sounds like one of the rolling cell doors, but it's in the showers, so that's impossible. And that's what's confusing me. I can't think of anything else. And the good thing is, occasionally the docents will drop in here to watch the show. Chris or Chris will jump in here, and if they were in here, they could help with it. They're probably on a. They usually jump in when they don't have a paranormal tour or an investigation going on. They'll drop in to say hi. But some big things, like for next year, I might be making a special trip up to Nevada State Prison. If I get the invite. It's an invite-only event. I'm hoping for it. But 405 EVPs. Wow. When we do get to the videos, though, guys, remember two of the videos are just static GoPros. They sit there all night. One's Dead's GoPro that was set in the courtyard, and it's like half of it's daylight, half of it's just darkness. The other one is Neil Pitney's cell. That one is 3.5 hours. So more than likely, we'll do a 3.5 hour show. That'll be probably a Friday night. The investigation on the GoPro is only 2 hours. But that will be once we start finishing all the audio. You guys know how I do it. We'll get about halfway through, I'll do the first video. We'll get halfway through that, I'll do the second video. Then I wait until the very last to do the investigation. I just got to work it so we didn't do it like we did with night 2, to where we did the same area 4 times in a row. It got to be a little boring. I ain't gonna lie. And there's the investigators. Let me see if I can find the picture for you guys real quick, so you guys get an idea of where we're actually at. Shots was taken, by the way. We did Crown Apple. Nice. I've actually got Crown Apple in a can, which is not the greatest. I ain't gonna lie. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Nevada State Prison. Where's part 1 at? I don't think I have pictures of the inside the shower. I think it's only on video. Yeah, I think it's only on video. It's only on video. We'll have to wait for that. Or we can do it this way. Okay, this is the showers at Nevada State Prison. I had to find the video real quick for you guys.
My diffuser's not good.
Just so you guys get an idea of where it's at. This is from year before last.
All right, here we are, gentlemen. Back in the showers. I was here last time with Brian and Angela. I was across the prison and you guys called my name. I've decided to come in here alone this time without them. If there's anything you'd like to say, any messages?
So you guys get an idea of how small that area actually is. No shower heads, no water. Yeah, and there was, I think, 3 or 4 people murdered in that room. So, yeah, you get an idea of where the recorder was set. And Sims, next time you do shots, it's got to be Jack. If I drank with you, it's always Jack. Tundra, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care of yourself. You returneth. Welcome back, Ecto. From the grave. Waiting for that hand just to pop out of the ground. And yes, I actually just did that. Hand pops out, flips the bird, goes right back down to the grave. Ain't got a problem with that, because I'd probably do the same thing. And Sims, next time you guys do a shot, you guys got to take a selfie of it and post it in Discord. You guys got to do the cheers, the selfie, and post it in Discord. Otherwise, I don't believe you. Just saying. I'm calling you on it. And I get to force you guys to do another shot. Just saying. No. I'm not going to get you drunk. You guys are going to get yourself drunk. Don't even try putting this bullshit on me. Passive aggressive buried zombie. Right? Yeah. Where's it at?
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
And that goes for the grave and the shots. You're not afraid of the darkness, are you? Welcome to the dark side. We have cookies and shots. Carpet squares are over there. And I used to make jokes at parties. You guys are going to need a carpet square and a juice box when you're done drinking with me. What are you talking about? I'd go out in my Jeep and get a carpet square and bring it in for him and be like, here you go. And yes, I would keep a carpet square as a joke. Why? Because I can. It's a bird. I just hope we get more than 2 or 3 EVPs out of this recorder. I'm hoping for about 7 or 8 would be perfect. At 8 or 9 per recorder, we'd be amazing. So you figure 9 times 16, we'd be perfect. That would put us over 500 easily. Is this traffic or people walking by? My guess is this is probably, with the voice signature, it might be me walking by. Could be wrong. It might be the girls, though. Okay, nothing. Not a car, that's too close. That's a door shutting. And investigators. There's a door not too far from the showers, so yeah, that's them slamming the door. I said where the showers are. The showers are pretty much right by this first staircase on the left. Actually, they're kind of right in between the stairs. So anybody that walks by that, you're going to pick up everything. I'm empty. I need another. Damn it. I'm too lazy to walk downstairs. Sims, bring me a drink. Never mind. Wait for the sounds of the shower to start. If we get shower sounds on this, oh my God. Could you imagine that? Like I said, because there were murders in this room, people were stabbed and hung. Could you imagine getting that water sound? Ooh, that would be some creepy ass shit. But I will say, I'll pause this real quick. I actually have been on one investigation where the water turned on by itself. You talk about every hair on your body just standing on end. It's like, and the cool thing about this one is this is actually an investigation to where we had a news crew on scene. They didn't get the water turning on by itself because they did the interview, they did part of the investigation, and they left. I freaked the reporters out. I actually had them wanting to leave early. I taught the reporter how to use dowsing rods. How to stand there, hands perfectly level, perfectly still, start asking questions, and those dowsing rods just started doing this on her. And she started asking questions, and they just moved, and stopped. It's like, she's like, and her eyes are standing there, she's like this. Freaking deer in the headlight. She's going, oh my God, oh my God. It's like, yeah, this is what we do. Then they left, and we were back in the bathroom, and this is the tattoo shop that we did, that I've told you guys about several times. Used to be an old mob jewelry store. Went back, we're in the back bathroom with the K2 and something else, with a digital recorder, and all of a sudden the water just turned on by itself. It was creepy. Go check Discord. And I forgot to turn off my ringtone. Thank God nothing came through. Let me go check this out real quick. Don't judge your neck. If I see hickey marks on your neck, I'm going to make fun of you. Okay, so you're doing shots. Cheers. Looks like a normal neck. Yeah, it does. Nothing. If I saw a little purple mark here, yeah, you'd be getting shit. You're like, you're how old and still getting hickeys? Give me a break. It's a bad thing. Every time somebody walks by, you're getting the echo of them. You can't stop it. The only good thing is you get to know the voices of all the investigators. Bro, you're blind as hell. The picture is kind of blurry. Yeah, I see 1, 2, 3. I see 3 marks on your neck. You either got into a fight with a dog or you like it a little too aggressive. Just saying. And that's that same door we heard slamming just a few minutes ago. But like I said, I won't judge your neck. Not my job to. I'm judging intently now. Oh, somebody's in trouble. See, I've left bigger handprints on necks. And more investigators in the background. Yeah, why she got marks on her neck? She asked me to choke her. She didn't tell me when to stop. It's like, oops. I only stopped when she started to black out. You know, right when that eye starts twitching, that's when you gotta stop. What's the matter, Sims? Are you blushing? Sometimes you gotta choke. Oh, wow, Windsor. Most of the time they like it. I have not met one woman who does not like to be choked a little bit. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Nah, for real. Even she doesn't disagree. You don't let your freak flag fly however you want to. We've got 2 Sims. Remember, we're only on section 1. Most of the shit usually doesn't come until later anyway. I ain't shit, it's... Where are we at? There's 3 sections, 204 and 20 minutes, so we still got, well, 2 hours, 4 minutes on one and 18 minutes on another. Can't make the EVPs. Remember, night one, your recorder got a lot.
I am right behind you.
Nice try, Sims. I was expecting it. But remember, on night 1, your recorder got 31 EVPs. 31. You can't say you're not getting evidence off your recorder. That's a lot of freaking evidence for one recorder in one night. And night 2, I only think he got like one. Let me go look real quick. Actually, night 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, You got 16 on night 2. So you've already gotten 46 EVPs in 2 nights. So you're at 48 EVPs right now. So at 50 EVPs, you're 1/8 of all the evidence. You're 1/8 of all the evidence we've gotten so far. Out of 19 recorders, you're 1/8 of it. I wouldn't be disappointed. Unless you want to donate for another recorder so you can get more evidence, which I'm kidding. Sims, I wouldn't expect you to. I think I've got enough gear now. But I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, that's me, of course. Yeah, we haven't gotten an EVP in an hour and 26 minutes. Yeah, my beautiful voice. Sound like a fucking bullfrog on crack. Come on. Definitely not a lot. But we're gonna have to. I can't miss too many shows between now and September. Gonna have to do a few weekend shows too, Saturday and Sunday, to at least try to catch up. Because, like I said, we got to get through this and Goldfield's evidence. So you figure I go to Goldfield in 13 days. Now I might give you guys the option. I can't do that. We're gonna have to finish up NSP before we do Goldfield, because going back to NSP, as soon as I get back, we're gonna have to start that up. NSP Part 4. This is basically turning into Nevada State Prison Paranormal Stream until we get out and start doing more investigations, which is gonna happen. But I don't think you guys mind. We get to analyze evidence. Now with the 4th investigation of the prison, I'm anticipating a truckload of evidence. First watch for too long on stream, I fell asleep. Ecto, don't feel bad. Had a buddy I used to game with. He'd fall asleep while gaming. We'd be doing benders on freaking certain FPSs, and all of a sudden you just you hear this. But he did have a health condition from a car wreck. He'd literally only sleep 1 to 2 hours a night, so he'd literally just be sitting there talking to you, and all of a sudden, off to dreamland. It's like shit. Would suck on some of the tournaments, because we'd be in certain tournaments and all of a sudden you hear the snoring and you know we're going to lose at this point. It's pretty funny. Too bad you had to miss it, bro. My friend chose to redeem Hydrate on my account. I took all those points off. I don't even know how that's still on there. But Hydrate, cheers. I don't even know how that's still on there. I took them off about 3 months ago. Let me check something out here. I took those all off. Might be having problems with those again. Let me try.
I want my duck!
Okay, that works. Huh. Worked for me. Thanks, Windsor. Yeah, Hydrate doesn't work. I'm going to have to check that out. Hydrate just flat out doesn't work. I'll try to get that fixed for you. Sorry. As good a place as any to make sure they work. Hydrate, Duck, Whisper, Scary Whisper, Knock. The rest work. I don't know why Hydrate doesn't. I'll get it fixed. Hydrate doesn't dihydrate. Well.
You're going to die.
Yeah, there's just not a lot on this recorder. Or at least not on this section. Again, guys, this is what we go through a lot. This is a downside of being a paranormal investigator. Leaving equipment. You should host watch parties for me. Again, this is a downside of being a paranormal investigator. When you just turn on a recorder, set it down, walk away. You're not guaranteed to get evidence, even if it's an active area, unless people are around. It all depends on the night, the energy. Everything's got to be lined up right. We've had recorders where we just sat down, walked away, and we got EVPs all night. This year, I don't think we'll go and do the showers. It depends on the evidence we get. We're here to keep you entertained. And that's why I love having a chat active. When you're analyzing evidence alone and you've got 40, 50, 60 hours of audio to go through and there's absolutely nothing, it gets just, it sucks. I've done residentials where I've had, 70 hours of audio to go over. And you're just going, where is it? and you're just sitting there nodding off. It's like, oh, I got to get through this for the client. Nobody else is doing it, so I get stuck doing it. Just got to make sure we have, at least a few more EVPs for this recorder. And I appreciate you guys being here. And it helps me out. Because you guys might hear something that I don't. Where are we at? It's 8 o'clock. We're going to see what's right up here. We're going to get through this. Windsor, I don't either. But the good thing with me is I can get hyper focused. I'll just get to a point where it's almost, I get locked in just watching, just locked on the screen, and I lose all track of time. I'll be aware of my surroundings. I'll be aware of everything around me. And all of a sudden it's like, wait, what time is it? It's like 9 o'clock at night, and I started at like 2 in the afternoon. You're going, where'd the time go? You get hyper focused, and I get locked in, and I lose track of everything. And that's very dangerous. It's almost, you get into like almost a trance-like state, and that's it. I've gotten like that on investigations. Where it's like, hey, Brent, you ready to go? It's like, what do you mean? You've been in here for like 7 hours. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, let's go. It's like, shit. Wish I paid as much attention to relationships as I did the paranormal. I mean, shit. I have the attention span of a moth. Somebody's got a weird laugh. I don't know whose laugh that is. Somebody outside. No idea. But there's a lot of socializing going on outside. Somebody's literally right outside the shower room door. Somebody's walking in the gravel right outside the door. Gonna head out and play some drinking games. All right, Sims, thank you for being here. You too. I always appreciate it. Thank you for bringing a friend with you. I'm about ready to end the show anyway. We're just past that hour and a half mark, and as you know, that's pretty much right where I want to be. Guys, I really appreciate you being here tonight on a Sunday. We only got 2 EVPs. We are an hour and 45 minutes into Section 1, Sims Recorder, Night 3 in the showers. We'll pick this up tomorrow night. We're going to finish this recorder, jump into Section 2. Hopefully we get some more evidence. Sims, Benny, TM, Two-Headed, Ecto, Windsor, and just everybody else, if you're lurking, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't, don't forget to hit that follow button. Let's get it up to 300 follows, and then the next goal will be 500. You guys have a great night. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks again.